Welcome back, guys.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
How come the ferret had no friends? Because he was a weasel.
What do you get when you cross a gecko and sausage? A salamander.
What's the cleanest fish in the ocean? A sponge.
What do you call an angry reptile? A snapping turtle. Make
What
me
do you
sometimes.
Yeah, she snapped out a lot. This is a lot this Friday. What do you call a bear that's happy and sad at the same time? A polar bear.
What rodent is the best at fetching things? A gaffer.
Yeah. Why couldn't the joke get around very well? It was lame.
What did the porcupine make other people laugh? It was acting guilty.
Yeah. What can appear and disappear and reappear whenever it wants? The word appear.
When did the land and water were arguing? What side did the shell take? The seaside.
Why did one woodpecker think the other was sick? He looked a little peckish.
Why did the volcano never erupt? Because it was lava, not a hater.
Why was the lightning so bad at bowling? Because lightning never strikes twice.
Why did the chicken have to go to time out? Because of this foul language.
What happened when the comb and the brush got into an argument? He got a little hairy.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
What kind of card does the frog use when it goes shopping? Debit.
So, why did the puzzle get itself together? It sort of fell into place.
Why were the shoes going backwards? They were retracing their steps.
Why didn't the drum ever lose? It couldn't be beat.
How come the camera couldn't concentrate? It lost focus.
What decision did the tree have to make? Take it or leave it?
What part of cowboy does music the most? The rapper.
Yeah. What do you call a mean cow? A bully.
What are the most lines of on Main Street?
Why is the balloon getting so tight? It's been up all night. How did
swimmer win the lottery? She had a stroke of luck.
How did the nuts get in your pockets? Because they're cracking.
Yeah. Why did the cloth drop? Quit. We couldn't hack it anymore.
Why couldn't the margarine do its job? It wouldn't stick to it.
What did the fingernail lose the race? It was an aqua.
Why did the doctor have to check his chest? It was having chest pains.
What do you call a fake deer? A Play-Doh.
Why did the Post-it have to leave the job? It couldn't stick it to its work.
What do you get when you put a clock in your trash? A waste of time.
How did they know the chimney was sick? It had a flu.
Oh, I had that. Why did everyone think the elevator was a snob? It was stuck up.
What kind of animal can you put in your hair? A moose.
Why did one flower get mad at the other flower? It wouldn't leave.
Why can't you get lost in the corn? When it's a maze.
No, when it's a maze. What birds are about in construction on? Cranes.
How did dogs take a break from their movie? They paused that.
Okay, what did the jet think of its trip? It's a plane.
Which birds are the best constructions? Cranes.
How do you get a flower to stay put? You plant her.
What do you call a good-looking cat? Curtsy.
Why don't dogs wear slacks? They prefer pants.
What happened when the jeans completely wore out? They just faded away.
Why were mountains so good at poker? They can bluff really well.
Yeah. Well, how can you tell when your jeans are tired? They pants.
Why didn't the pin cushion recognize the needle? It was wearing new threads.
When are clothes the most tired? When you wear them out.
How did the hammer do it diving off the high board? He nailed it.
What do you call a surfer trying to catch a chair? A chase.
What did the cloud have trouble remembering stuff? It was kind of foggy.
Why didn't the magician do his show? He didn't wanted to.
Where do birds come up with their ideas? They hatch them.
Why did the teeth think of gums plant? He chewed it on for a while.
Why was the ox so mad the yolk was on him?
What does a fish say when the other fish were laughing? What's so funny?
How did the lollipop get over its cold? He licked it.
How does potato chips go off? They take a dip.
Where do big letters go on vacation to the capital?
Where do miners really like their job? They really dig it.
How do soldiers get the job done right with a lot of attention?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why did teeth have trouble making decisions? Pretend you didn't see that, guys.
Sorry, guys.
They did not know what to choose.
What do teeth have trouble making decisions? They don't know what to choose.
What did the fox say when it missed the first time? I can do this.
How did the farmer look at his new clothes? Okay, overall.
How do evergreens stay warm? They wear fur coats.
How do tiny and sexy and white? They flee.
Yeah. Why was the river so loud? It had a big mouth.
What did the restaurant feel about to make guests? It had some reservations.
Why was the flute so tired? It had a big carrying tune.
Why were plumbers always so tired? Their work was very draining.
Why did the cone go to the dentist to get his teeth cleaned?
Why did the police officer have to go to bed? He needed a rest.
How did the tightrope do Ewalker's balanced diet?
Why are flowers well rested? They are always in their beds.
Why was the package always getting in trouble? Because it liked the box.
What day do we get the hearts on eggs? Friday.
Why can't jokes eat very fast? Because they might gag.
Why wouldn't they get the funny story from TV? It was due to it.
What kind of trees make the most friends? A popular tree.
What kind of dogs do scientists have? Flaps.
How did the boats get nuts from place to place? They lunged them around.
Why did jam need more room for us to let it spread out?
Why didn't anyone believe in the blow dryer? It was full of hot air.
Why was tomorrow on time for the lawn's party? Yes, but he cut it close.
How did the duck find what happened to look on the internet? It goggles it.
Why was the macaroni's mother so steamed? His elbows were on the table.
Why did the margarine say to bread, you better not?
What happens when your eyes get too cold? You get icicles. Get icicles.
Why wouldn't the light bulb light up? It was a flower bowl.
What was the soda spirit getting? Follow the litter.
What do you get when you cover your mattress with jam?
A bed
spray.
What was the shirt spinning around? It was a top.
Why was the tennis covering his ear? Because there was too much racket.
Why did the hammer go to the salon? It was to have his nails done.
Why do trains do when they started to snow? They froze their tracks.
Why was the tree digging the ground? It was trying to find the root of the problem.
What happened when the road flew into the car? It got detailed.
Oh no! What did the soda do with his frustration? Keep it bottled up.
What do cars keep hitting the tree? They were on the wrong route.
What was the big rock tree today? Boulder.
What do trees do when the wind came by?
They split.
Why wouldn't the sweater take off the dryer? It gave her too much static.
Where did the road's tie go? The train kept track of it.
Yeah.
Who's the hungriest hero of all? Superman.
What do superheroes do when the things don't go their way? They pout.
Why does Batman play cards? He doesn't want to do anything to do with the Joker.
How do parachutes get tricked? They fell for it.
How do you get snow out of the air? Use a skyscraper.
What do you get when you put one night above another?
An overnighter.
What did the one superhero say to save the chicken? Because it was trying to cross the road on rush hour.
What did the beam can you never walk across? A beam of light.
What do superheroes use to fix their disguising?
Masking tape. What did the sun say to the cloud? I'm going to shine whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Which superhero is the most curious? Wonder Woman.
What did the one rocket say to the other? I'm gonna have to take it off now.
What did the Mallard say to the other when the little flying plane came by? Duck!
Why was the rocket fly over? It was a little off base.
What kind of bolt never hits a nut? A lightning bolt.
Where did the mist go? It vanished into thin air.
What did the cheese code sandwich? My hero.
Why was the slit in bed? It was under the weather.
What did Buzz go do in space? He went above and beyond.
How did the ocean keep its floor? How do very tiny.
How do galaxies work out on their ellipticals?
What happened to if a thief steals everyone's socks? They would have all the time in the world. Oh god. That seems funny. Yeah.
Is that mine?
Why was the wind always poor? Because it blew all its money.
Mine. Oh, what's one of the Santa's reindeer go flies the highest? Comet.
So how did the barbecue planets here eclipse it?
Why did the galaxy fall apart? It spiraled out of control.
Why did the door leave the ball games? Someone knocked it out of the park.
Why was the sun getting richer? Because of its rays.
Why does the sun stay to the moon? You're looking very shady.
Why did the olives like being eaten? It's the pits.
What do you call an old rocket? A blast from the past.
What happens when you embarrass the planet? It turns red.
What happens when the moon hits its head? It sees stars.
What did the spaceship miss about the moon? He didn't plan it very well.
Yeah. What did the rocket think of its ride? It was a blast.
Where does the Earth keep all of its trophies? On its mantle.
Where does the moon put it on its sheet? A crescent roll.
How does the North Star eject with the Big Dipper?
How does the stars get clean? Meteor showers.
Why do planets have to clean all the time? Because of stardust.
What's an asteroid's favorite candy? A fireball.
Why did the cups think they were in space? The saucers were flying.
Why were asteroids hiding from comets? They were telling them.
Why was the squirrel worried? It went way out of the land.
How do galaxies get really good reception? From their satellites.
Why did the sun go to the eye doctor? It was seeing spots.
How do asteroids keep their planets up with their belts?
What does pizza and Earth have in common? Crust.
How do you know when a planet dies? You read its obituary.
Obituary.
Yeah.
How do you know when the planets are upset? There's a revolution.
Who was the Soyuz space program? Apollo G.
Why did the sun think about the planets were spacey? They were a little too far out of there.
What did the moon say as it looked through the binoculars? What a small world.
How does the Earth chop wood? It uses axes.
Where did the moon move to a bigger galaxy? It needed more space.
What did seems to always bring everyone down? Gravity. That's so true.
How do you know what's the moon called? It's silver lining.
How did the other planets learn the truth about the Earth? It's surfaced.
Which cow gives the most milk? The under one.
What superheroes are so fun? Wonder Woman.
What's a cow's favorite sport? Air hockey.
What is Spider-Man's dad's mail? At his web address.
Why did the astronaut sit down the boat? He didn't want to rock it.
Why was the sun's birthday present world? It had a rainbow on it.
Who won the race between the sun and the race to the sun? A passing Grant ever. Pretend you didn't hear that, guys.
That's funny. Why did Why did the planet struggle to understand it all? It was kind of dense.
What does the sun do when it needs help? It sends up a flare.
Where do planes like to fish? In a jet stream.
What sound does a shooting star make? A big bang.
How did the Earth catch two fish at once? It used both of its poles.
Why did the light get pulled over? It was speeding.
What did the moon say about the ice cream cone? It's out of this world.
Do you hear the story about the comet? It's quite a tale.
What do stars get when they lose consultation prizes?
How do you clean a black hole with a vacuum?
That's a good one. Alright guys, here's some more. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who is the Flash superhero in the world? Iron Man.
Yeah. What kind of sound would the sky make if it was a lion? Arrgh.
What is the astronaut's favorite dance? The moonwalk.
Where do you go to buy a superhero? A supermarket. I get it.
How do heroes keep it all together? Be super glue.
Like that one would do with me.
Yep.
What was the rope doing on the island? It was stranded.
What did little rockets sit in? Booster chairs.
Why did the sun tell the moon when it was sad? Look on the bright side. That's what I told this one.
That's what you tell me. What do a bathtub and Jupiter have in common? Both of them have strings.
Rings.
Oh, rings. My bad.
What kind of pets do stars have? Sun dogs.
Why was Mars so clean? It was sunbathing.
Why was
Like I do outside.
Why was the cloud so rich? It was the silver lining.
What did the moon do when it grew up? It went through a lot of phases.
How come the moon couldn't eat anymore? It was full.
How can you tell when the moon is sad? It's blue.
Why did the star look so tired? It was burnt out.
Where do they keep their lights when it's bed? In prisons.
What was Pluto's? What did his favorite planet? Pluto.
Where do Martians like to go for the summer? Space camp.
How does the universe like itself? The Milky Way.
How does the Jupiter hold up its pants with an asteroid belt?
What's the moon's favorite gum? Eclipse.
How did Neptune get clean with the meteor shower?
Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm almost there.
Alright.